Pardon me and my tone. You can't step to my throne. They ain't working like me. I did this on my own. You asking where we been, huh? I don't know where to begin, huh? All this dirt on my skin. I just came here to win. I'm more than a man, I'm a monster. Somebody call a pastor, doctor. I got a 6th sense for imposters. So now I'm coming for the whole roster. It's not a game, why you playing with me? You could double back, lose track, try and hang with me. It must be in my veins, something you can't tame, cause I break the chain. Can't control me. I got the power.
This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is the Indy Kid. Thanks for joining me, guys. This is your Tennessee-Arizona preview for tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2. Before I get into this preview, guys, you know the drill. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Let us know any content you want us to cover. We talked about last night on the live show football. What's some topics you may want us to cover in off season? What's some topics you maybe want covered for basketball as well? Something you'd like a little bit more info on as well. But big test for Tennessee tonight. Number 19, Tennessee. Number 6, Arizona. I think number 4 in another poll, depending on what polls you're looking at. But this is a tall task for Tennessee tonight. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see how they respond to this challenge. And, you know, just looking at the all-time series with them, Tennessee leads this series 3-1. This dates back to 1956. Tennessee is 2-0 against Arizona and Knoxville with wins in December of 1956 and 1982. Tennessee also defeated Arizona in Tucson in 1983. Arizona's lone win in the series came in 1998 at the BCA Classic in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So it's been a while since these teams have played. Arizona's a top-notch program year in, year out. They've had some controversy, but their new coach has really – Tommy Lloyd, 11-0, first season since taking over for Sean Miller. These guys are playing top-notch basketball, 11-0 on the season. Just kind of looking at their schedule. Some of the wins that kind of stand out to me, they beat Wichita State 82-78. Wichita State, normally a decent program. Number 4, Michigan, beat them 80-62. 90-65 at Oregon State. Of course, we know about them from last year. 83-79 over Illinois. That's kind of some of their standout wins on the season so far. So just comparing the teams and just looking at the matchup, and according to the stats, and if you want a good breakdown, if you go to utsports.com, it really breaks down both teams very substantially. And good breakdowns. But Arizona, just looking at their roster, and this was before I got to this information, I noticed it's a long, tall team. They are actually considered the second tallest team in the country based on, I guess, the rotation guys who play, only second to Florida State, who ranks ahead of them. But according to the Ken Palm rankings, Tennessee 9, Arizona 7. Offense, Tennessee ranks 35th. Arizona ranks 14th. Defense, Tennessee ranks 2nd. Arizona ranks 7th. And then net rankings has Arizona number 1 in the country. So where we look at the numbers, points per game, Arizona's averaging 91 points per game. Tennessee 78.5. Points allowed per game, Tennessee's giving up 57.9. Arizona's giving up 62.8. That's almost a 30-point difference per game in their victories. And there's been some massive blowouts in some of their games. But rebounding margin, this is one that worries me. Tennessee is plus 4.9. Arizona's plus 11.5. That's with their length up and down the board, that's a concern for me tonight. Assists per game, Tennessee 19.3, Arizona 21.8. Now, Tennessee is averaging more steals per game than they have at any point in the Barnes era. Not error. Where I'm curious to see will be an interesting matchup. Of course, you got Chandler, you got Ziegler. Arizona sophomore Dalen Terry is fifth nationally with a 4.67 assists to turnover ratio. Something's got to give in that category with Tennessee averaging so many steals, yet Terry, the fifth best assist to turnover rate in the entire nation. Interesting matchup because that's normally a strength for Tennessee. Appears to be a strength for Arizona as well. Field goal percentage, Arizona's right at 50% for the year. Tennessee's right at 46%. Field goal percentage defense, Tennessee 38%, Arizona 36%. On paper, this looks like a really tough matchup for Tennessee. I'm curious to see how they counter. How do they try to go tonight? Are they going to try to counter going big for big? Does it get to a point they try to go small and outrun Tennessee? Again, this is a big Arizona team. Just kind of look at their lineup. Their main scorer, Benedict Mathurin, is a guard, 6'6". Dalen Terry, 6'7", sophomore guard. And then you've got Azulis Tubelis from Lithuania, 16.1 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 3.1 assists. Kerr Krisa from Estonia, 11.8 points per game. Christian Koloko from Cameroon, 13.6 points, 7.3 boards, 3.5 blocks per game on that. He ranked sixth in the country in blocks per game. He averages 13.6 points, 7.3 rebounds a game. Let's see what it says here, Banner. He's one of three players in the country that have 3 double-doubles with 4 blocks on the season. So, big team, they're starting 5, 6'6", 6'7", 6'11", 6'3", and 7'1". And then their guards off the bench, you're looking at 6'5", 6'4". This can't be right. This Omar Ballo, it says 7 foot 260 guard. There's no way. Shane Nowell, Seattle, 6'6" freshman guard. Wow, their smallest guy in the rotation is 6'3". So how does Tennessee combat that? What is the speed level going to be like? Can Tennessee get out and run? Arizona obviously likes to score 91 points per game. So Tennessee's going to have to be on with their 3-point game tonight. I'm not sure they can match up with that length and that size with it. I mean, if you look at Tennessee's roster, just comparing them, 6 foot, 6'3", 6'6", 6'9", 6'8". That's a big size difference. But can Tennessee match them with speed? Can they match that height with speed? Can they spread Arizona out and do something with it? Or is it like Texas Tech, where Texas Tech, it seemed, really kind of controlled Tennessee's pace to Tennessee just rely on the 3-point shot tonight? Or do they test Arizona's height? Curious to see how they go with that. If they're going to match up with height, 2 guys are going to be key. Olivier Kamwa, Brandon Huntley Hatfield. You need significant production for them. Looking at Kamwa, I feel his numbers are a bit misleading. He averages 9.4 points and 6 rebounds per game, but I feel in these bigger games, he's disappeared. Does he show up tonight? They're going to need him. They're going to need Fulkerson. They're going to need Huntley Hatfield to match up with this length. They're going to need the best Josiah Jordan James, Kennedy Chandler, Zakai Ziegler. These guys have got to be able to push it, spread this team out. Fascinating matchup tonight. And this is another one of those, if you want to play the best and be the best, you got to beat the best. And, here it is. Arizona net ranking number 1, one of the best teams in the nation, undefeated. How does Tennessee respond tonight if they get hit in the mouth? How do they respond to that link? Does Rick Barnes come in with a plan A, a plan B, and maybe even a plan C? or are they going to be content to just run and gun threes all night? We've seen that play out before. And, the good thing this time, they're not Madison Square Garden. They are in Knoxville with Thompson Bowling. Wish I could have played the Memphis game Saturday. This would have been a good test to prepare for Arizona. But, the thing about it is Tennessee's playing a team with professionalism tonight, unlike the team they were supposed to play Saturday. We'll be with you live tonight, right after the game. Should be around 9, maybe a little after. Myself, Dauber, Talkin' VAWLS Live. Again, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you see scrolling across the bottom, that is the link for the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Bonfire.com/Talkin' VAWLS. There's the new TBA Jam stuff. I don't have the screen up to share, but there's the TBA Jam shirts. There's plenty of hoodies, sweatshirts, T-shirts, baseball shirts. There's the Talkin' VAWLS flat bill hat as well. If we can get up to 200 viewers tonight, I will give away a Talkin' VAWLS flat bill hat to one listener tonight. It's got to be 200. We got to hit 200 viewers tonight. Hopefully we'll hit that with you. But if you listen to this and don't tune in tonight, guys, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a safe and happy holidays if you're out traveling. We'll see you tonight. Talkin' VAWLS Network, Indy Kid. Enjoy this Wednesday afternoon. Go Big Orange.
The songs how like me, poets sat in our chains, soaking